So Spirit Halloween revealed to us their lineup through just tombstones of each of the characters. Now that only gives us their titles and descriptions, and that is more than enough for me to show you what they look like according to an AI. The first one we've got is the Blackheart animatronic, and based on its title, it nailed it on its head. This is what it looks like apparently. Honestly, I don't know what I expected. Next one is the Cauldronous, and according to its description, it is just a witch with a cauldron. And therefore we got this. This one is my favorite because it's got that floating cauldron. Next is Dagger Mike, and he's just a kid who dressed up as a clown and threatens people with daggers. Now it kind of messed up on the whole dagger part, but it has weapons. It can threaten people, I guess. I wouldn't be very threatened by it, although it is very funny. So Darling Dolly is next, and according to the description, it is just a creepy doll. And so we got just a creepy doll. Considering it's a Spirit Halloween animatronic, I'm assuming that it's going to be bigger than an actual doll's size. So, but here it is anyways. This is a very interesting one because it reminds me of the Yeti from Expedition Everest. This is the Death Stalker. In its description, all it describes about its looks are its claws. Everything else is about how it hides under your bed. It's the thing in the closet. It's the thing that you're afraid of. It's all these scary, it's a typical big scary monster. And so here we got for big scary monster with big claws. It goes without saying that it would be so cool if it looked like this. It will definitely not look like this though. Desmodus. This one, I don't really know how to pronounce its name, but it's some kind of giant bat creature. A lot of the results couldn't nail down the giant part, but it certainly is a bat creature. I would be terrified if it looked like this. I especially like the one with the face. The next one is Eternal Rest, and in its description, it describes that she was turned to stone and put to eternal rest, and she's really sad about it. So here it is. This is one of the ones where I had a really hard time getting a good result out of it. It just gave me a stone statue of a woman sleeping, which is, I guess, pretty much what it described. This next one, out of all of them, is my actual favorite because I find it really funny. It's the Grave Watcher. I think that this is what the animatronic will look like. A guy who's watching a grave. He's a grave watcher. It totally nailed it on the head. I would love to walk into a Spirit Halloween and see this. I'd probably walk up to the guy and ask what he's reading. Next one is Heckles. This is a clown that puts toxic gas in the balloons that he's holding. Other than that, we don't really have a description on what he looks like. And so here's a clown that has toxic gas in the balloons he's holding. My favorite one is the one that's wearing a gas mask. I think that could be a thing that he actually wears. Good prediction. I got a lot of results for this one. This is Hellspawn, and basically he's just the devil's right-hand man. Just a kind of a basic demon from all that I've gathered. And yeah, it looks like a basic demon. I like that this one looks like a plastic toy. I don't know where it got that, but it's really funny to me. This one is my favorite result from it though. This is probably what it will look like. I'm sure of it. I'll bet money on it. Next one we've got is Poor George. This is a clown that was hit with a trolley car and split in half. The most of the images I got is of the clown being hit with the trolley car, or what is supposed to be a trolley car. In one of the images, the car is screaming with him. I really think that's I really appreciate that, and here's him being split in half. The last one we have is Stilts, who is a clown who juggles bowling pins, and we keep getting descriptions of what they do rather than what they look like. So the AI graced us with what he looks like by giving us these images. You know, we've got these clowns throwing bowling pins or being surrounded by them as if they're some kind of magical being. My favorite one though is them angrily walking towards you holding bowling pins. Like he's about to beat you over the head with some bowling pins. Anyways, those are the predictions for this year's lineup of animatronics. I didn't include the ones that we already knew what looks like, such as Creepy Rising Doll or Slim. But after seeing these titles and descriptions, I'm actually really excited for them, especially if they look like these AI images, because that would be absolutely hilarious. Anyways, that is all. I'll see you in the next video.